Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Let me know that you guys are seeing this stream okay. It takes a while for my chat to show up in my stream elements, so I apologize. I see one chat, though, on the stream from 211, Cal211. All right, so I'm just going to be bringing up this game here. But we're just doing a test on this new layout and everything. I've put in new alerts and all that stuff. Unfortunately, I can't see what you guys see. I bet you I have a doc for all chats. There we go, okay. I can at least see. There we go. There we go. Now it's showing up. Okay, am I live on Twitch right now too? Is Twitch working? So I'm doing there's a reason I have to test this, and you'll see why in a minute here once I get into it. But I got to check to see if Twitch is working as well. Okay, Twitch is not on. All right, this is interesting. Okay, this is why I do this test, so that tomorrow doesn't mess up. So right now Twitch should be on. I have it on. Twitch is not live. It says it's on right now, and it's not. So I'm going to restart Twitch again. So I just had a power outage in my room only. I don't know what it is, but for some reason in this room, my electric is just awful, and the power will just go out randomly. Everybody knows this on this channel. It's happened so many freaking times. I don't understand it, but... Alright, so it's going to start streaming again. Okay, please somebody go and check my Twitch and see that it's turning on or not. Because it should be, because I'm literally... It says it's streaming to Twitch right now. But it doesn't look like it's turning on. No, it is not turning on. It says it's offline. Let me look at my Twitch settings real quick. Alright. So just give me one sec here. I'll go ahead and go into this game here. I have some new alerts and stuff that I want to show you guys that I hope you'll be excited about. That'll make it really fun. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out what is going on with Twitch and why it says it's live and it's not. Okay, let me try this. I'm gonna turn Twitch off real quick, and then I'm going to create a new canvas. 1080p. Okay. I'm going to add this scene. Give me 1 second. There we go. Add source. Scene. Console recordings. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so that's on now. Now, what I can do is I can have that use that. Start recording, settings. Okay. Output center strain 01. Okay, so give me 1 second. This stream is going to just go off for a second, but it'll still be here, okay? I will be right back. I'm not ending the broadcast. Okay. Hey, all right. Good news. I think we're live on Twitch now, so someone go over there and look at it on Twitch real quick and make sure that it's good. Okay, can you guys see me here on YouTube? Hey, thank you for the follow, Prime Boy. Okay, so here we go. All right, this is what I wanted to do. We're going to test a few things here. So obviously, just assume that this game is Death Stranding 2. We're just going to go ahead and head outside. This is merely, this stream here right now is seriously just a stream to make sure the way we are playing this game is going to work. Because I'm doing a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff here that I normally don't do.
Clear. Right? Weapons detected.
So I'm just going to step outside here.
Departure. All clear.
And then I will kind of explain to you guys what it is.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels. Safe travels.
All right. So for those of you, that know, this is obviously my platinum game that I did here on Death Stranding. So everything is still the same. Pretty much the whole game is done. All that good stuff. It's the same save. So, game is too loud. Yeah, that's an easy fix. There will be fixes. Don't worry. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting a filter, limiter for the sound, so that it won't go above a certain level.
How you doing, Sam?
And we'll make the limiter minus 15. Actually, go 60. Tell me how good this limiter is, and that you guys will be able to hear me. It should never get any louder than what you hear right now, because I've just added a limiter. So that's why we're doing the stream, so we can have all the settings set up. Okay, so here we go. So this is the biggest difference. I've spent the last 2 days, I kid you not, I've spent the last 2 days setting this up. I know it might look the same to you guys, but there's a few key differences here on this layout, okay? For one, I tried to make the left side where, kind of like the left side of the screen, where I am directly above me. If you look, I have tried to make it look significantly better. Newest subscriber, newest follower, latest donator, all of that good stuff is in there, okay? So that looks a little bit more pleasing. Obviously, you've got the same chat stuff in there, so it'll take chats from both. Now, here's the biggest difference, is my alerts. I've made some custom alerts, which is what took me the longest to be able to do to be ready for Death Stranding. So, I'm going to play some of those. So, I want you to look in the bottom part of the screen next to where I am. It's going to be right below me and down here. Okay? Turn my voice volume up. if you could turn your voice volume up, then I can turn master volume down. Perfect. I mean, I'm already pretty loud. I'm already hitting in the red. I don't know if you want my voice to be any louder. If my voice is any louder, then it'll start to... Natalie can't see on Twitch? Huh? Hold on, go back to Twitch. Yeah, it's on Twitch. It's live on Twitch right now. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with you. Oh, you're live right now too, Angry? Okay, so, you guys, I don't understand this. This has never been this way before, but it's like now you all are saying that my voice is not loud enough, but if you look at my voice thing, I'm in the red. I'm as loud as I can be. My stream doesn't even come anywhere near the red, so there should be no reason why you don't
that's right. Let's just sit here for a second and meditate.
There's no music playing right now, so I have a hard time believing that my voice isn't loud enough. If more than one person says that my voice right now is not loud enough for the game, then I'll believe it. But if it's just one person, it makes me not believe it until multiple people actually say it. But anyways, let me explain. Okay, so I have new alerts, so I want you guys to take a look at them. They're going to be in the bottom left of the screen. So when we get a new follow from Twitch, this is what it'll look like. And I spent all the past 2 days setting this stuff up. When we get new membership, I actually don't think I did the membership. I haven't done, that's one more I need to do. I haven't done the membership yet. Okay, when we get a subscription from YouTube, when we get a donation from Stream Elements, and I will do one casual with a long name to make sure it shows up. You can see. When we get, let's say, a super chat.
I'm gonna leave, thank God.
Another one would be
No one's home.
Get, and let's say we get a raid. And if we get, let's say, a new subscription on Twitch. And also, if we get if someone gifts a bunch of subs to people, find it. Here we go. We'll do coyotes. So that if someone does that. All right, get back to work there, Bobby. Thanks, bud. And then it'll just keep playing like that. So this is what you guys will see tomorrow when we're up on the stream and all that. Let me know what you guys think of those alerts. Wake up.
Okay.
And we'll just keep playing until unfortunately, like I said, I was not able to get an early copy, so I have to wait like everybody else with early access are people, there are YouTubers that are already playing it, of course, but I don't have a name or productions, so I wonder if I could have probably done the kind of cheating way of using. What was that? What was that method that everybody did? Like I said, I don't have that. But how does this setup look? So let me explain why I have this set up. It's because I'm recording this game at the same time. So I have two computers going on. One computer is a streaming computer, obviously. The other one's playing the game hooked up on that. So I actually have it backwards. My actual big gaming computer is literally streaming because I needed all the resources to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. My streaming computer is the one that I have my capture card plugged into, and I am teleporting the gameplay from that computer over to the streaming PC, and then it's streaming. Does that make sense? The reason I did it backwards is because I needed to make sure that I had the horsepower for the computer to be able to do both screens at the same time. So the game is very... I don't get it. How is that not... How is my voice not puncturing through the game? It makes no sense. My gaming numbers are so down. Okay, how about now? So let's I'll keep moving throughout the world while you guys are doing this. The thing is that if I turn up my voice any more than it already is, then the quality of my voice is going to drastically go down. Because I'm already on the verge of being in the red. And obviously you do not want your voice to be in the red. Much better, but it doesn't make any sense at all. How does that even make any sense? You're only getting negative 25 decibels of this game. Negative 25 or minus 25 decibels. My voice is coming in on a normal basis when I talk at minus 5, which is literally in the red. So I just don't understand how you guys are not able... Are your guys' like volume set to really low, or your volume set to high? If I lower it anymore, I don't even know how you're going to be able to hear the game. That's the funny thing, is that when I watch back, I hear my voice easily every single time. So that's why I'm very confused. So. No, I'm not going to stream it tonight at midnight like when you normally can. My audience really doesn't watch my channel at midnight. If you ever looked, my audience never watches my channel at midnight. Like here, I'm going to show you how low I have the game right now. So I'm going to take off this and I'm going to display this. So what you're seeing is my thing here. I want you to look. This is my voice. Look where my voice comes in. We're peeking into the red. Now look where the game is coming in. Well, you can't even see the game now because I don't have it on, so I got to go something. And I'm going to put that over top so you can see it. Okay. Now, look at teleport. You're not getting anything more right now than negative 30. The game should literally be right at the yellow. That's like kind of right where you want it. Right there's like kind of right where you want it. And it is so low. So I have no idea why you guys are saying that the voice... So you're literally telling me that this is a good volume. I don't want to turn the game sound settings because on my screen I hear it, and I don't want to not be able to hear it because I'm planning on not using headphones waterfall sounds. It could just be that because I'm stuck right next to this waterfall. So I still always wondered why there is an obstacle in the way there. I don't see any obstacles that are literally in the way. Let's go here. I don't get it. It's like, it's only been recently that you guys have told me that my game volumes are not good anymore. So I have another option that I could do. Maybe because you're used to this. So let me change one thing. The game volume is going to get a lot louder. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2, check. Sinustrain 01, Sinustrain 01, check, check. Alright, so I'm going to leave it about right here. What you should be hearing is every time I talk, the game gets softer and my voice comes through. Is this better? Does this like feel like it's something you guys are okay with? Yeah, let me know if this is something that's a little bit better. So it should be a gradual incline once I'm done talking, instead of it being like all of a sudden right away. But let me know if this sound that you're hearing now is better than what it was before. So this allows you to listen to the game at a high volume, and then whenever I'm speaking, it will also be high. You're saying maybe the sounds of the speakers are coming through? I mean, it's possible. I might need to turn that down even more. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. It's called a ducking. Essentially what happens is whenever I speak, the game ducks and allows my voice to overpower. This is what I usually have on whenever I'm doing games, so that to make sure that you guys can hear me, the game sound will be much smaller. And when I got cutscenes playing, I just don't talk and the game is louder so you can hear the cutscenes. Game audio itself seems to be still too loud. Okay, so I can turn the... Okay, so I'm gonna get off here. You need to hear the mic volume a little louder? I just don't understand that. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna put an expander on.
Come on, Sammy boy.
And I'm going to turn my mic way more up. So tell me if my voice now is too overpowering. Because what I'm trying to do is not be too overpowering in my voice. So listen to the sounds of the game. How is this? Is this any better? Sinustrain 01. Let's do a big jump off this thing. Now is good? You think now is a lot better? Alright, I'm going to do a big jump here. Let's see if I can make it all the way to the post. Here we go. Nope. I think with the Ultra Extreme, you might be able to get a little bit further. Now, should I, with this sound that you're hearing now, with my mic being a little bit more overpowering, should I turn the ducking off? Should I turn the ducking off? Well, it's not really the game that I need you to see. It's more about what I need you to hear. We're testing audio. You know, I never actually come over this way. I wonder what's over here. Better now? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the ducking. And I want you to tell me. Alright, so I've turned off ducking. Is this better than with the ducking on? Yes or no? You think I can turn the game music or game sound up just a little bit more? Yes or no? Or how do you think this is right here? Less ducking but not completely off. So you're saying right now is you think it sounds the same? Well, there's no ducking on, so the audio is not getting lower. The game audio is not getting lower. So it looks like they force you not to be able to come out. Right now is good. You prefer ducking? Okay. Well, how about I'll turn ducking back on, but I will not have it be so overpowered. Check.
Okay.
Check. Okay, so how about this? So ducking is back on, but it's only on very, very, very slightly. So yeah, the ducking is on, but it's just on just a little bit. Now, again, this is all mute, or could be mute, because we don't really know how loud Death Stranding 2 is going to be as far as the way that the game picks it up or not. So, but if we have a good starting point, then that makes it a little bit more easier, I think, for people to get into. Again, that's why I'm doing this test, because I want to make sure that none of these are a problem tomorrow when we start. And by the way, tomorrow is going to be a very long day, because we're going to be streaming all day, of course. And I also have a few questions that I want to ask you guys, and tell me if you like the ideas. Hey, thank you so much. Hold on, I gotta go back up. Hidaro, thank you for the follow. I hope you guys like that. You know how long it took me to figure out how to get Sam to move around and do all that kind of stuff animation wise? I spent an ungodly amount of time trying to give you guys Death Stranding style alerts to make this stream feel special, fun, and all that good stuff. Hopefully I did it okay. It looks pretty cool. Hopefully it'll encourage you guys to follow, subscribe. I know a lot of you out there, you're already subscribed, so you'll never see your alerts show up. But I'm also working on something else where if someone asks a question that I want to be shown to everybody outside of the normal just in the chat, I'll have a featured chat where I can press a button and it'll show up on the screen and things like that. I know. I feel so stupid not remembering that you had missiles. Trust me. I've actually never been over to this side. There's still so much of the map in this game that I have not, done anything with or experienced. All of this outside here. I mean, think about it. That's another way that you could get, right? Because it looks like there's a beach here that you could just kind of go all the way on the outside to get to. I don't think it's a good thing for us to do right now because we're already low on battery. So the reviews are out, guys, and so far I think Metacritic is listed at a 90 right now, which is obviously a very good score for this game, because you got to remember that this game is not, and I repeat this game is not supposed to be something that everybody is supposed to love immediately, right? Listen, when I started playing Death Stranding back in 2019, I liked it. I liked it enough. You guys saw the walkthrough that I did, but I did get to a point about, I don't know how many parts I was into it, but it stopped, right? My walkthrough of it stopped. That is because it didn't hold my attention as much anymore. It wasn't until that I came back to the game when I finally finished the story, if you guys remember, and I finished it like just about a year and a half ago or something like that.
You should have more faith in
So I had a
yourself.
long hiatus from like 2019 all the way to like 2024, I think. And I never finished the game. And I was like, you know what? It's time for me to go back and see what it was. The whole time I spent, I liked the game.
There we go.
It just was never something, and I thought it was very innovative, but I couldn't understand the story. That was really the big problem. I didn't mind the gameplay because the gameplay to me was fun. Doing this right here, just like, graphics to me, I just love graphics in games. And I love it when a game looks so natural and has like a world beauty to it. And the vistas and all that kind of stuff really set it apart. But what I'm really trying to say is that this was one of those games that, in my opinion, a lot of people aren't going to get at first. Me being included. I didn't get the story at all.
How you doing, Sam?
And then when I came back to it, I really started to get it and started to understand it. And then I fell in love with it. And now it's like, and now that when I platinumed it just a few weeks ago, when I finished the platinum, it has become something to me that I never thought was possible. This game is just Death Stranding 1 is so close to being my favorite game of all time. And I say that knowing how amazing Red Dead Redemption 2 and the experience that I had and the crying and all of that stuff that I experienced with Red Dead Redemption 2. But it had that much of effect on me, how much fun that we've had. So I totally get it when people say they don't like it or understand it. This game has no negative reviews on Metacritic. I'm not even kidding. At the time that I last looked at, hey Ed, the time I last looked at Metacritic, it had 0 negative reviews. Now, it had 96 or 94 at the time that I looked at it, 94% positive reviews and 6% mixed reviews. Now, most of the people that I read from the reviews said that the reason they were mixed about it is they just still didn't like the mundane gameplay that you have to do in this game, which is essentially walking around like this, delivering things and all that. They all praise the story and the pacing of the story and all that kind of stuff. But most of the mixed reviews was all about, like, if you didn't like Death Stranding 1, you're not going to like Death Stranding 2. Now, they did add a lot, from what the reviews say, they add a lot of action into the games. So there's a lot more action into Death Stranding on the beach, Death Stranding 2. So if you're really, really, really want to get into the action, you're going to have a lot more. But will it be enough for you to like a game if you still consider the first one a walking simulator? I never considered this game... Excuse me. I never considered Death Stranding 1 to be a walking simulator. Because a walking simulator is literally, you have nothing to do. You just walk from point A to B. That's it. There's usually just one button that might pick something up in the environment, like a collectible. You walk to the point you're supposed to go to, and then you click the button it tells you to, and it moves the story along. This game is not that. There isn't just one button you press along your journey. You've got full control of your body, of your hands. You can dance, you can do the jiggy jiggy jiggy. So what? There's a whole meta game inside of just getting from point A to point B, being able to fall over and trying to keep your balance and all that kind of stuff. So I've never considered this game to be a walking simulator. I never understood why people would even think of it. But, you know, there's always those people. There's a little place over there. Let's actually take a nice little... Whee! Walking simulator, my ass. It isn't. It's an Amazon delivery sim, of course, in the future. It's an Amazon delivery... It's like an Amazon delivery sim of the past, but yet the future. But what I'm trying to say is, like, it's if you don't like it, you're not going to like it. And I think Kojima likes that. He likes people... I saw a post somebody on Twitter today that said... that did one of those memes where Homelander is looking like he can't believe the people like him or something like that. You know, all the bad stuff he's done. He's like, they still love me. They love me. You know, where I felt like that did not represent Kojima, because Kojima doesn't want everyone to like his game. Kojima has said many, many times that he doesn't want, you know, 99s out of 100s for this style of game. He said in an interview that he play tested this game, and every single person that play tasted the game loved it. Absolutely loved it. And he said, that's not what I want. That's not what I'm trying to go for here. I'm trying to do something different. So he literally went back and changed some things so that everybody wouldn't like it. So when I say this, I really do honestly feel that he doesn't want to see a Metascore critic, whatever, of 90 something. He wants to see, you know, people like not liking it and people liking it, because he wants that slow burn of people giving it time to understand and think about the game and try to dive into what it's trying to tell you, as opposed to just coming out there and saying one way or another. You know, he loves getting people that are skeptic of something and turning it around and then loving it after that fact. Does that make sense? And he said that on many occasions. And I always thought that was interesting. I was like, why wouldn't you want someone to love your game? Because he said he's trying to develop something that's completely different, that's unique. So he's looking at it in a different way. He's trying to put boundaries in there, like trying to make you ask questions, to make you think, to make you stop and you know, and I admire that. He doesn't want just another cookie cutter type of game. He wants to make it. You excited for Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Delta? Yes, but I'm also a little skeptical too of Delta, because have you noticed that Metal Gear Solid Delta
Sam Porter Bridges.
has no real gameplay shown of the game? So, you know, most of the times when developers have games that are coming out, or they do preview events or things like that, either those people will be allowed to show off the game in some light, like and then show off their gameplay, or you will see like a 20-minute presentation of something during the game. Konami has not showed anything like that. All they've done is just little clips here, little clips there. I have a sinking feeling that the game is not going to be as praised as everybody wants it to be, and I want it to be. I just have a suspicious feeling that Metal Gear Solid Delta, something is going to be wrong, and Konami is afraid to show it outright. This is just my... Like, I've been growing this way ever so slowly as the more it gets closer to release, and the fact that they're talking about Fox Hunt, which is exactly what nobody on this freaking earth wants for Metal Gear Online. Nobody wants to play Fox Hunt. They don't want to play a prop game from MGO. People want MGO, but they lazied out. And then the developers go and say, well, we don't feel that the landscape and multiplayer really is what it was back when MGO was popular. So, you know, we're going to try something different. No, you're lazy, or Konami didn't want to pay you the money to do a proper MGO. Just say the truth. I am still very excited for Metal Gear Solid Delta, and I think it's going to play well. I think it's going to be received kind of well, but I also think there's going to be a lot of skepticism when it comes out as well. I literally think this would be my prediction. If I could predict what Metal Gear Solid Delta is going to score, overall, I think it's going to be somewhere in the 80s. I would say it's going to be maybe an 82 or 83. And I think there's going to be people on both sides. There's going to be people that'll praise it and give it in the 90s. And there's going to be people that will say this is utter dog shit and we're going to give it a 40. So it's going to be in between. That's what I think. I think 80s,
Restrictions lifted.
82, 83 will be the consensus
Sit here for a second.
of what this game is going to be. Now, that's for that. So, I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong. And I've just seen some things like the way that they were talking about you remember, it's built on the old engine, but it's over top on a new engine. So it's kind of like, you know, they're doing it from scratch, but they're doing everything exactly the way it was in the original. I hope Fox Hunt is cool, but your whole entire fan base for MGO wants MGO. They don't want Fox Hunt. They don't want a game mode. They want I mean, MGO is a huge thing for a lot of Metal Gear Solid fans. We love MGO, and it's so unique and cool. Why they decided not to go that route? Could be resources. It could be Konami was too afraid that they were going to put too much money into the game, and they didn't know if they would get a return on the investment.
Emily, thank God.
Hold on, the casual player. I just noticed this. His thing is coming outside the box again. I'm going to have to move that over to the left more. Why is it that the casual player's name is so freaking long that it comes outside of the box? At least it's not protruding onto the game itself, though. So that's something I'm going to do. I'm trying to do it where it looks decent. But if you want to know the name of the game, DS2 on the beach, I put that down in the bottom. You've got the goals that we're going to have for the game there. We'll have the trophies on the left side as always, and newest subscriber on YouTube, newest follower on Twitch, and the latest donator. And then we'll have the really great things at the bottom. I hope you guys can see that good enough. I hope it shows up. It took me a long time, dude. I spent yesterday going, oh, thank you, baby. Is this for me? Did you make it? Or did you get it? Oh, thank you, honey. I'll put it on my mic. She keeps bringing me these necklaces. You want me to put it on my arm? There we go. How about that? Ethan, thank you so much for the subscription. She wants me to wear her pink little bracelet she got me. But it looks like everything's working now, so that's good. As far as what my computer is taking up, its resources only say 3.2, so that's not bad. My average time to render is really good. I'm using two different sources, two different canvases.
Emily, thank God.
So it's not taking up too much there. Yeah, so I think it's working out pretty good. Wake up, Sam. Let's do a delivery.
Let's get back to work.
Your subscribe didn't come up? Wolf, did you just subscribe? Where you have... Okay, so there's a reason that a subscription won't come up sometimes. If you were subscribed to my channel before, you unsubscribed, and then you subscribe again, it will not show up because you had already subscribed once. So that means you had at some point unsubscribed to me, which is a shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. It will not show up because if you resubscribe. So the lesson here is don't unsubscribe from me in the first place. What is a sad, miserable game, Harry? This game? Nah. Where are we gonna go? Let's... Yeah, we'll take this to the weather station. You naughty person. That would be literally the only way that it wouldn't show up, is if you at one point subscribed to me and So what you're saying is that you have never been subscribed to this channel ever in the past? Now, this could be on any of your accounts, because you got to remember that the way YouTube works is YouTube has a global account, and then you can create sub-accounts on that global account. So, maybe one of your other accounts underneath subscribe to me. Otherwise, it should work every single time. I'm pretty sure I've seen you in here before, so I'm surprised you wouldn't have been subscribed already. Yeah, did you have a gift subscription? Or a membership or something like that? Or... All right, so yeah, this is another question. Thank you for reminding me, Rick. So I had a question for you guys. What do you think is better for me to do? Do you think it's better for me to do like 2 4-hour streams or 1 8-hour stream? What is better? Because my plans tomorrow are to stream about 8 hours of the game. So, well then, I mean, Wolf, try this. Try subscribing, unsubscribing, subscribing, unsubscribing. Keep doing that a few times and see if it shows up. Maybe it just got lost for whatever reason. You think 1 8-hour stream is better? The reason I was thinking about cutting it up into 2 is because when people look at streams, they have a hard time grasping the concept of an 8-hour stream, and they think it overwhelms them, and it might be safer on the eyes when people see, oh, a 4-hour stream, I could get into that, and then go to part 2. But see, that's what, see, Rick, you're saying exactly what is wrong. You're saying it helps you catch up if you miss, but YouTube saves your place automatically. So if you watch the 8-hour stream, you could watch for 2 hours, go somewhere else, do whatever you need to do, and then when you come back, guess what? It'll leave off right where you left off. It doesn't matter what device you're on. You could start watching it on your phone, and then you end up watching it on your TV. On your TV, it will still literally play the moment you left off when you were on your phone. So I don't understand why people still think that it won't.
Verifying ID.
It won't help you catch up if you miss. The 4-hour or the 8-hour stream will do exactly the same. So that's not a reason, because that's just, it's false. But the other reasons would be because people are intimidated by an 8-hour type of stream. Or they think what you just said, which is wrong.
Delivering cargo.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, sometimes I'll be watching something on my computer here, and then I'm gonna go have dinner, and then I turn the TV on when I have dinner, and then I pick up whatever I was watching from my computer,
And don't tell me it's tender
and it picks it up right away.
I mean, there's not even one single scratch. That's incredible.
I'm just, you know me. I'm a people pleaser. I always try to do what's gonna please everybody, and I know you can't please everybody, but that's just kind of like who I am. Makes it really hard.
Here.
It's not uncomfortable or comfortable for me.
Consider it an
It
expression.
doesn't mean anything to me, because I'm going to be playing the game for about 8 hours tomorrow either way. It's more about what is better for all of you. That's what it's more about. See, that's what I don't get, Leon. Why is 8 hours too much for viewing? It's the same as
Don't ever give up.
2 videos, 4 hours each.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
It shouldn't, Rick. If you're subscribed... Okay, so this is where you may not realize what you're doing. All you have to do is make sure that the account... Because remember, you can have multiple accounts under the same account. You have to make sure that the channel that you're on whatever device you're on, is the same one that watched the previous one. If you do that, it will automatically do that. That's what YouTube does. I mean, that's just how it always is. Like, I could click on a video right now on YouTube, start watching it for 10 seconds, bring up my phone, pause that video on my computer, bring up my phone, go to my YouTube, go to my history, what I've recently watched. Boom. That video will be there. Click on it, and it'll start at the same exact moment that the other video did. Well, see, that's also another reason why I've decided to record, because I'm recording this right now. Like all of what I'm doing here, I'm recording, except it's just the video. It's no alerts, no me, no commentary, no nothing. So for those of you out there that just want to experience the immersion of Death Stranding 2, I'm doing a complete game walkthrough of it with no commentary. It'll literally be the exact gameplay that you see me do on the live stream, except I will condense it, and I will take out all the parts where I'm sitting here joking around with you guys, talking to all of you, doing all that kind of stuff. I will take out all that, and I'll fast forward that. I'll edit that out so that it just goes from one mission to the next. It's giving you a straight up walkthrough. I plan on doing videos for boss fights when we get to them, you know, and I'll probably have commentary over top of those to give those that might need help. I'm also planning on playing the game on the hardest difficulty. Even if you do not need to be on the hardest difficulty, I'm still going to do it. And the reason that I have decided to do that, actually, it's probably not a bad idea. I'm gonna build some roads while we're talking. The reason I've decided to do that is because I want people to be able to enjoy the game without my voice. I think I want all of the most popular walkthrough channels, to be honest, almost every single one of them are non-commentary. And I feel like I am really, really losing out a lot because I do have commentary and I do these live streams. So if all goes well and everything works the way I want it, this is going to be the new setup for every game we do. Doesn't matter how long the game is. I will record it, slim it down for those that don't need the times I'm stopping here like this to explain to the chat. They don't care about that. They just want me to play the game, right? So they don't care about the drama outside of the game. They just want to see the gameplay, right? So it pisses off a lot of people when I'm sitting here putting the controller down and I'm in here in a menu and I'm talking. So for those that want the commentary, that want the insight that we're experiencing all at the same time, I know I'm dying inside too, Tex. I really wished I could have got it early, but and I think, when is it? Let me look here real quick. 8 hours and 24 minutes, which is exactly at midnight. So I actually think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the first video in the series at midnight tonight. Yeah, some people already have the game. I mean, that's just a natural. Either they get it from their friends that work at Walmart, or Kojima gave them the game and all that kind of stuff. So unfortunately, I don't have any friends that work at Walmart, and I don't have an in with Kojima Productions. So I just pre-ordered it, you know, thanks to you guys out there. But I think at midnight, I'm probably going to play like the first few hours and make a video, but no commentary. And then we'll start our stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. I don't want to start a stream at 12 midnight because most of the people that would watch are not, I don't know how many people would watch me at midnight, because I've noticed that when I put a video out towards midnight, and that's usually the time I can put out a video, because most of the time when I'm creating videos, I have them done and edited by midnight and I can release them. But I just don't think my audience is there. And that's a problem. Different reasons get dirt. Yeah, exactly. So yours says 33 minutes, but I still have 8 hours. So if you got the game, that's why people can play it early. If you did the New Zealand method, that means you bought the game from New Zealand or you used a New Zealand account, which I actually have one of those. If you look at my users or whatever, I actually have like these 2 accounts I've used, they're New Zealand accounts to get games. But I decided I didn't want to do that this time. I was just going to wait because someone actually donated this game for me. So I didn't want to, I'm okay waiting until it pains me. I don't want to wait. But what time is midnight where you are, Strain? It's midnight. I'm confused. What time is midnight where you are, Strain? It's midnight. I'm in gosh, what is it on the GMT scale? I think it's plus, is it plus or minus 4 or 5? So I think it's 5. I think if you're in, like, say, the UK, I am 5 hours behind you. I think that's what it is. Right now, it is 3:38 p.m. right now. So it's not even 4 yet. So right now, I think angry for you, it would be somewhere around 8:38. Either 8:38 or 7:38, but I think it's 8:38 where you are right now. So 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for UK would probably be 3 p.m., I want to say. Around in there. I don't remember what the GMT is. I think it's either -4 or +4 or 5 or something. Sorry if I'm confusing everybody. It's 8:30 exactly. So you are 5 hours ahead of me, Angry. So the game is actually available to you in 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours and 30 minutes. All right, what was I going to do? We were building roads. In Dubai, it's 11:40. Yeah, man, you're living in a beautiful place. I've always wanted to visit Dubai. I heard it's just so glorious and beautiful and surprisingly not that expensive. That's right. I need to fabricate a floating carrier. We're gonna build another road here. And then, all right. So then now I look at my materials. We need metals and ceramics. That's all we need. Take that, load it onto the carrier. You know how much more life is fun as a home as compared to Dubai? I'm in the US, yes. I ain't gonna be able to build these roads because I don't have any chiral crystals. Oh, see, really, what you really need is vehicle. I don't have enough for a vehicle. Well, I could get 6 and 9, and what about the rest on carrier? I guess I could do another carrier, so just offload. We could do 2 carriers, because I don't have a vehicle here right now, so. Okay. I think the trophies are actually easier. Yeah, I've heard that too. So I really, 100% don't know. And let me see about... Can I get another one on there? Nope. Alright. Nope. Alright, that's it. Now, let me... Okay. Goodbye, cruel world!
Oh, smash that one.
Now, another good thing to do would be to... And I hope you still need to do this kind of stuff in the second game. Tie your mother down. Oh, we lost a lot. How did we lose? How did that happen? Must be because we landed on rocks. We're really close to everything, so it should be okay. There we go. Now we're going to tie it down in the hopes that... Normally you do this with a vehicle. I do think DS2 will be better, yes. And honestly, the reason I think that is because they would have learned from all the mistakes that they made in the first game. What makes the gameplay flowing? There's so many more ways to get around the environment with the monorail, with the everything else. Like, there's so much more ways to get around. You have a floating headquarters. I'm guessing you're going to be able to, at some point, take your floating headquarters anywhere you want in the world. So, it's going to be interesting, for sure. Alright, so I don't actually know... if I can climb this or not. Let's see. No, this is not part 2. We're doing a test stream to make sure my setup is good. Now, let's see if this falls or not. I know.
There goes the wire.
We can't go that way. Alright, so we'll have to go down. Let's see, where can we do this from? I think right there. I mean, you guys have no idea. I really wanted to platinum this game again after I platinumed it one time. I wanted to say, okay, let's do the Steam version now. I was just so ready to dive back into this game. Now we're on the grid, so we're just going to keep going. Oh. It's really hard actually maneuvering around when you have these two big things. Because you can't go straight. It's like impossible to go straight unless you hold down the triggers. But yeah, so really this was just a test stream to see that I could record at the same time, which I'm doing, streaming on Twitch and streaming on YouTube. Now, right before I started the stream, I hit start stream and my power went out. So one of the things that I'm most afraid of that's going to happen tomorrow is that because I've got these two beast computers turning on and drawing so much power, that it's going to reset my breakers. My breakers are really bad. I think I need to fix them, but I just haven't had the money to do all that. Yes, I'm going to do a platinum. So I'm doing a 100%, Rick. Not only am I going to platinum Death Stranding 2, but I am going to 100% everything. So normally when you platinum something, thank you, Cotty, for the follow. Normally when you platinum something, you there still might be one or two things. Hey, Green just became a sponsor. I don't have that set up yet. Dang it. I knew I should. That's the one I don't have set up just yet. Actually, let me do that right now. Thank you, Green, for 52 months. I can do that right now. I can literally set that up. You can see the process of what I do. I didn't do the members yet. Only thing... This is what I spent the last 2 days working on. It won't take very long to set this up. All right, so add new state. Actually, I'll show you the process of what I do. Well, that's weird. It's not showing up. There you go. Huh. What is going on? My display capture is not showing up. Are you guys able to... Oh, neither is my teleport capture anymore. My captures just went away. What happened? Okay, let me look. Am I still recording? Okay, yeah, I'm still recording. It's been recording for an hour and 10 minutes. So that is still working. I don't know what just happened, but it still says the feed's there, but it's not in the thing anymore. I must have turned... Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm an idiot. You broke it, Green. No, I'm an idiot. I turned the wrong one off. Okay. So this is what I have set up here. So we're going to do a become a member. And what I do in this text is is. There we go. Yep. New member. And then this. Oh, we just got something. I don't know what it was. Ooh. Cheerman. Thank you so much for the follow. So there's new member. Now this. Okay, cool. This is going to say, you have fed me. I'll put you have fed me. And then this one will be the name. So there we go. And then I'll have to move this over to the center. And then I'm going to take it down a few pixels because it'll be really big. So that should be good enough. So new member. Now I want to put how many months. Sponsor. Total monthly sponsors. Total weekly, total session. Sponsor goal. Total sponsors. Name of the latest sponsor. Amount of latest sponsor. Well, it'll tell me the thing, so we'll just put his name in. All right, so now it should work. So now watch at the bottom when I click on Green Team's name. There you go. New member, Green Team Captain. You have fed me. 52 months of membership. What? Yes, it does say glad you like is. Did I do a misspelling? Oh my god. It's supposed to say glad you like us. Thank you, Green, for pointing that out for me. Let me fix that. Glad you like is. so awful at this. Let's change that. We'll put it into I like to have a little fun sometimes. There you go. It's all fixed now. It is all fixed. Now you'll see when I put now I love lamp. Hey, your son's watching. Hey, Wyatt. How you doing, buddy? That green is better than green. So that's the only time I'll say that. And then that one should be. Yeah, perfect. I spent a lot of time working on those guys, so. Whoa. Where did all my things go? Did they disappear? Whoa, so they're not in the cinemas. I just realized that. They're not in the cinemas that you watch in this game. Like the floating carriers, if you take a break for whatever reason, it's not in... Oh my god, where does this road go? I don't even know where the next road is. Alright, somebody holler if you see the next road. Where is the next? I don't even... Oh, it's up here. That's way over there. Oh my gosh. How am I even going to... This is going to be hilarious trying to get there. Oh, that warms my heart, buddy. So we're recording, we're streaming on 2 things at the same time, all good. So essentially what's going to happen tomorrow is we're going to stream, record at the same time. When I'm done with the stream, then I'm going to spend the next few hours editing the recording, and then I'm going to get it uploaded on YouTube. So for those that want to watch the whole beginning, but again, without me blabbering over top of anything, maybe you missed something story related and you don't want my stupid butt face showing, and you don't want all the alerts showing up on the screen. No alerts, just the straight up gameplay for those that want to, and you know, some people that might even want to watch that, have it on in the background or something. There'll be no interruptions, you know, it'll be smooth flowing and all that good stuff. That's the whole purpose of it, so hopefully it'll end up being something that people will want to watch. I've always wanted to do no commentary versions of things too. I like to give, like I said, everybody as much opportunity to watch my videos as they can. Some people do not like people commentating over the video. Sometimes I commentate over cutscenes because I'm answering someone's question, or I'm someone made a donation or something, and you know, that recording will be the recording of the feed itself, so there'll be nothing over top of it. And that's what I'm most excited about. So we're still got to go all the way over there. Trying to taking the long way. That's a good one there, Angry. Maybe I should change that to have it say something BB related or something like that. That's a smart thing. I think I'll do that. There it is. Now, here's the problem. I don't have enough to build this road, so I'm not even going to be able to build it. It's essentially a waste of time. Because I definitely don't have enough pyro crystals to build this road right now. Nice. Ooh. Did we just land on a double rainbow? What the hell? I mean, heck. Sorry, we got kids here. Nice. I still haven't watched any of the reviews yet. I'm waiting until tonight, and then I'm going to start watching some of the reviews. Because I've still been working on this. My wife's back went out today. Like, she bent down to pick up something from Ella, and then all of a sudden her back went out, so I was with her for a few hours trying to make sure she was okay, and she's still in a lot of pain. But I told her I had to stream to get this situated to make sure we were good to go for tomorrow, because I don't want any problems tomorrow when I stream. I want it to be smooth as possible. Yes, tomorrow will be for the real stream. 25 out of 35. No. That's just the Mass Effect game. I didn't change that because I don't even actually know. So, does anyone know how many trophies are actually in Death Stranding 2? Because here's the funny thing. It shows you these. So we've seen what some of the trophies are, like this right here. But it will not let me actually go into the trophy list. Like, so if you click on these and then you go to like options, it says go to trophies. It won't, because the game's not released yet. So I have no idea of knowing how many trophies there are in Death Stranding 2 yet. I haven't looked it up. So. Oh yeah, see, we're so far away. Look at that. Definitely don't have enough chiral. We'll see what we'll add whatever we can add though. Oh, already got enough metals. So 6. Take that away. Probably take that one. Oh, here we go. It's all the same. We can release. That's probably the closest you're going to get. All right. So we've got enough there, but Chiral crystals we need like almost 2,000, and we definitely don't have enough. So, okay, Angry, so there's 55 trophies, 1 platinum, 2 gold. Okay, so I can go ahead and change this to 55. Really, there is less trophies in Death Stranding 2 than there was in Death Stranding 1. Huh. Because there was 63 or something like that, I think, in Death Stranding in this game. Catch you tomorrow, Bob. Let's put that on. There we go. Perfect.
The wire snapped.
How did the wire snap? Is it too heavy and it won't move? Oh, that is different. Huh. So I can move it like that, but he won't actually, it's considered too heavy. Yeah.
There goes the wire.
Whoa, Coyote, how on earth do you think the baby that you see looks younger than a 0 month looking baby? That doesn't even make sense, bro. Are you okay? Are you drunk? Alright. It looks like I'm gonna need to carry some of this because it's just not, it's probably this 1,000 one because it's 100. But that doesn't even make any sense either. I don't know why. There we go. See, I can even get it in there. Now will it move? Oh, I know why it won't move. Now I know why. Because I got no chiral crystals. So therefore it's not going to move. Totally forgot about that. You need chiral crystals to get it to actually work. I never really had to worry about that because I always had chiral crystals. Yeah, it's just because the lack of kyro crystals. That's all it is. This is going to be one heck of a drop. You ready for this? Not out of the woods yet. Hold on. Oh, I lost my cargo. Oh, it's cargo. I've gotten so used to being able to move pretty well in this game. Who put this out here with no zip? Oh, he's starting to, let's see if we'll do an animation for this. Oh, I know how to do it. Okay, we're going to take a little rest here. I never did this before, so this will be a new cinematic for us, I think. So, I think what we need to do is we go here, and then we change footwear. Hold on, there's 2 pages. Here we go. Never did that before.
Okay, keep going. Here we go. Come on.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter. Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. Yeah. You know something that you guys never seen either? Was the firing range. I never showed the firing range on screen, actually. Throughout my entire time of doing this game. I never showed this. Allows you to test out all the weapons. I really do. I really hope that they fixed at least a little bit the firing, because that was one of the drawbacks that I had in the original. In this game, was I was just not a big fan. I know they've also added sniper rifles, a boomerang, so there's actually all kinds of really, really cool stuff. But one of the coolest things that you can do in the firing range, I never really showed it off, was being able to do like drills. Like here, eliminate, like we'll just do this one. Eliminate all enemies with your strand. So yeah, there was this whole section of these things, kind of like your VR missions from Metal Gear Solid, that I really never even got into. They didn't have any trophies with these whatsoever. Perfect stealth. It would have been really cool if they said no traces. That would have been really cool. But yeah, okay. I mean, this stream was in no way meant to be anything other than just a test to make sure that I can record and stream twice at the same time. So that's all this was, guys. Thank you for just, chillaxing with me here. Tomorrow, we're going to be starting our Death Stranding 2 playthrough. Tonight, I might actually record the first part for the video walkthrough. I'll use my other account for that first part. For something like that or whatever. Because I do want to play the game tonight at midnight, but I don't want to stream it yet because I don't want to do an 8-hour stream from 12 a.m. or to 8 a.m. in the morning. So we're going to wait, I know. But other than that, I hope you guys will be with us tomorrow. Make sure you all show up, show out, leave likes, comments. I want everybody watching. And hopefully we can get a lot of people in here. We can maybe break some like records, I hope. New game coming out and all that kind of stuff. So support the channel the best way you can. And I will see you guys all bright and early tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Death Stranding 2. Peace. Love you all.